In this video, we're going to be going over exactly what ghost, bot, and inactive followers are, why they're bad for your account, how to identify them, and step by step, I'm actually going to be showing you on my computer, step by step, how you can get rid of them. So bot, ghost, inactive followers are followers that you have that may just be bots, or they're people who are not actually engaging in your content, and they could just not be engaging for many reasons. They may have followed you a long time ago and kind of forgot you ever existed, and then they were liking other content that wasn't your content and changing their own personal algorithm to make it so that your content was showing up less. But nonetheless, these are people who are following you who are no longer engaging in your content. There's also bot followers that you may have that are just automation, that are bots that are set up to go and follow people, doing the follow and follow method, that may have followed you trying to get your attention and then never unfollowed you. So these are also people or followers that you don't really want to have, because it's going to negatively affect your engagement rate and then your content in the algorithm. So let's go over a little bit why these types of followers are bad for your account and your content. So we have to get into a little bit about how the algorithm works to kind of dive into how this is bad for your account. So the way that the algorithm works is once you post a piece of content, Instagram will test this content with a group of your followers, very small group. If it performs well with those people, it'll then shoot it out to a larger group of your followers. And it keeps stepping up and testing more and more of your followers, as well as testing your content on hashtags and the explore page to see if it's performing well there, and then shooting it to more people on those each respective areas, the hashtags, the explore page, and just your followers' home feed. So that's how the algorithm works, is it tests different groups and then works its way up. So if you have a bunch of these inactive followers or ghost followers or even bot followers who are following you that are not engaging in your content, not giving you engagement, Instagram may be testing your content with these people, seeing if they like the content, and because they're inactive and they're not engaging in your content, they're not going to be liking it or commenting on it or giving you engagement, which is in turn going to tell Instagram that your content is not worthy to show to more people. So this is why we want to get rid of these types of followers and make sure that your account stays healthy. I'm gonna pop in real quick right here. You know reading's good for you. I know reading's good for you. I know reading's good for me. I know reading's good for everyone. You should definitely be reading if you're not reading. It's the key to success. It's the key to taking in knowledge. It may even be better than videos. Don't tell anyone I told you that, and also don't stop watching my videos. But I just wanted to throw that in there because I'm trying to make some extra cash off of some referrals with the Audible program. So if you're looking for an Audible book or just a paperback book, check out the links I left down below. I left 3 of my favorite books. One is The 4-Hour Workweek, one is Building a Story Brand with Donald Miller, and the other one is The Power of Habit. All of these are really good books, especially if you're into marketing and business and entrepreneurship, and you really like those topics and want to learn more, check out the books I linked down below. It helps me out. Or just use the links and then go shopping on Amazon. That also helps me out. So yeah, sorry for the interruption. I'm gonna introduce myself real quick. My name is Dustin Norris. I have an agency where I'm able to grow my clients' accounts by 400 to 1,000 targeted followers every single month. I'm gonna show the results up on the screen right now, and I like showing this just so that you guys know that I know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna announce the first winner of the $10 Venmo program that I started doing 3 or 4 videos back. I have the first winner for that, and this is the winner of the video of the hashtag or the shadow ban video I made a little bit back, and the winner is Nikki #0K. I'll show her up on the screen right now. She won the $10 Venmo. I still need to get a hold of her and get her the actual Venmo, but I'm gonna do that as soon as I possibly can. And also, if you want to win a shout out from my niche page that has 200,000 plus followers on it, all you got to do to enter to win, and I do this on every single video, is to leave a comment on this video, subscribe to me here on YouTube, and follow me on Instagram. I have the instructions for how to enter this down below in the caption or in the description for this video, so go check out how to join there, and I hope that you win. Okay, so now let's jump into my computer. I'm gonna show you exactly how to identify which people you want to get rid of, and then how to safely get rid of these people. Okay, so now that we are in the computer, what we're gonna want to do is look for any of our followers, right? So the people on this list that have not been engaging on our recent posts. I know for this account, I'm probably gonna have a lot, just because this account has 12,000 followers and I'm not getting that much engagement on my recent posts. I used to have a lot more. So there's gonna be a lot of people in here that I should be cleaning out. So what you wanna do is you wanna go through your whole list and literally just hold this down until you can export every single one of these people. I don't know if there's any other faster ways to do this. If you have like some sort of bot software like Jarvee or something like that, it's a lot easier to get a list of these people. But essentially what you're gonna wanna do is just hold this down for a very long time until you have a list of all of them. And I'm gonna go ahead and just use this mini just for demonstration purposes on this video. So then what you do is do Control A, Control C, Control Copy all of them on this whole page. And then we're gonna go up in here and you wanna make sure you right click, do paste special values only. And then you're gonna wanna chop off everything above the first place where it says profile picture right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add another line in here and call this usernames. Right, and then sure, we can go ahead and filter this and open this up a little bit to fit them all in there. Okay, so then we want to open this up and do clear and then profile pic, put that in there, do select, and that's gonna make it so that only the ones that say profile picture in them are gonna show up. So then you just select all those, and to do that I just did Control Shift down, right? And then you just click the delete button. You can go back up to the top here, select all again and press OK. So now this is going to be the username and then the name. Then all we have to do in this column is do if and then select that cell right there. So that's 2A equals 2 quotation marks, so essentially nothing. Then 1 else 0, right? Because all we really care about is the username. Right now we're getting a list of all the usernames of all our followers. So do that, we just do that, and then we can drag this all the way down. Which takes a little bit of time here. I think what we can also do is Control Copy and then select all these cells and then Control Paste. So that works as well. I'm gonna select all these and copy them and then paste the values only. So now that we have that, I'm gonna go up to the top. I'm gonna put a new filter on this. Turn off filter, create filter, and then just do A to Z, or I guess we wanna do Z to A. Go down to the bottom where the first 0 is. All you gotta do is scroll down until you start getting to the zeros, and then just to select all these, you click on the first row, and I like doing Control Shift down. And yeah, or I guess we could just scroll to the bottom, press Shift, press this bottom one, and then do delete all of these. So this is a list of all your usernames of the people who are following you. So these are all of your followers. So we need to get a list of the people who have been engaging so that we can compare those and get a list of the people who are not engaging. So to do that, just pull up some of your pictures. I would go ahead and do a bunch, like just open up all of your recent photos and try and get every single person who has been liking and commenting. That's the best way to do it. For the purposes of this video, I'm only going to be doing one photo and pulling some of the likes off that, just for demonstration purposes, because this does take a while. It's totally worth it though. So I'm gonna go ahead and close all these up. This one's good, I'll do this one. Pull this open, and Instagram doesn't allow you to pull all the likes like it let you pull all of the followers, which is really annoying. So you actually have to scroll down and do it little by little like this, which is fine. Or if you have a bot, that'll pull the engagement off of some posts. That does work a lot better, but I know not all of you have access to a bot like that. So something like Jarby would work well, or Mass Planner, something that's able to scrape all of the people who has been engaging in your content. So I'm gonna go ahead and do these ones for now, just for demonstration purposes. And what we're gonna do is very similar. It's literally the same thing as what we did on the other side over here, where we cleared all these, did profile picture, deleted all these, fine, great. Got rid of this filter, select all, done. And then the formula that's if this cell equals nothing, then 1 else 0, cool. And then copy this all the way down, and that is going to leave us with all the usernames. So go ahead and copy that, paste the values. Let's redo this filter now. So go ahead, turn off the filter, create a new filter, Z to 0. Go ahead and just delete all of that. Okay, great. I'm gonna go ahead and put a filter on here. We don't need those. And we can get rid of all these at the bottom here. And this is a list of all the people who have engaged in our content. Great, so there's duplicates in here. You don't really need to get rid of these, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it just to clean it up a little bit more. But then we're left with all the people who engage in our content. These are the people you want. These are the followers that you want. Anyone that is not these people, you want to get rid of. You want to get rid of the people who are not engaging in your content, who are following you. So now we just need to compare all of our followers to the people who have been engaging in our posts, so that we can get a list of the people who do not engage in our posts who are following us. And the way we do that is with a little Excel function here, equals VLOOKUP. So just put that in, select the cell on the left here, put a comma, select this whole range, do F4, make sure those dollar signs get in front, put another comma, put a 1, comma, and then just type in false. Close that up, and then double click on this little black square at the bottom, bring that all the way down, control copy, control or paste the values. Great, so now we just gotta put a filter on this, and now sort all of them to the top. So it looks like code followers or code travelers, since we didn't do the whole list for both, it didn't like match more than just code followers. But essentially every single person who engaged in your content should show up on your followers list, unless there's people engaging in your content that aren't your followers. So you're gonna go ahead and delete everyone that is not, sorry, I did that backwards. So you want to go ahead and delete the people who do engage. You can delete this list of people as well. And then what that leaves is inactive followers. So people who are not engaging in your content. But are following you. So now what you need to do for this next step to go ahead and put this into the bot that is gonna block all these people and make sure that they can't be following you is you're gonna need to open up the sharing settings on the Google Sheet here. So you go into share, go into the advanced settings, go to change, make it public, then click save. Mine was already public, but you want to make sure that this is public. And you also want to copy the name of this row right here. You also want to make sure that this is a good name for a sheet. And now you want to go into Phantom Buster, which is going to be the website that is going to go through and automate all this for us. And I left a link for Phantom Buster down in the description, so you can just click that and get straight here. I already have this one running. I had a bunch of followers that I didn't want to be following, so I set it up to automatically unfollow them. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this one though, or go to the setup and then change this to block. And I need to change that column to inactive followers, and we need to change this. So we need to get this this URL right here. Go ahead and put that in there so it knows what Google Sheet you want to pull people off of. And then to get a session cookie, you want to go ahead and go into your Instagram, right click here, go to inspect, go over to application, cookies, click on Instagram, double click the sessions ID right here, copy that, and that is going to be the code that you put in right here. So just paste that in there. So we have the session cookie, we have the URL, we want to block, and we want to do a delay of 10 seconds between each action. Number of profiles to process, I'm on 10, but it'll only do it on 5 at a time, so that is a limit that Instagram has. So Phantom Busters is smart and they enforce that. And you want to make sure that it's the correct name of the column. So go back here, just double check. I know I already copy and pasted that. Copy and paste that again, and then make this say people blocked. Click save. It's gonna be manually, but you want to go ahead and do repeat, and then I would say probably 8 times a day is safe. So go ahead and do that, and it's gonna take a while to get through all these people. And then I just did notifications in case of error, and then you go ahead and launch that. So there you go. That's how you go ahead and get rid of all of these bot inactive people who are following you. This is going to increase your engagement rate. That looks good for brands. It's just good in the overall algorithm because Instagram is going to show your content to more people. But yeah, I know this was a long process and this is a lot of work to actually go through and do. I think it's definitely worth it. So if you have any questions along the way, you can ask me. Hopefully this helped you out a little bit. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. If you like the video, like it and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.